What is up, guys? So in the video yesterday you saw me unbox this new Yamaha home theater sound system, and today we're going to be setting it up and making it look not like trash like my current system does. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to set up is this receiver, and I want to put it next to my PlayStations, but yeah, I'm gonna have to clean this up. Here it is, guys. I haven't plugged it in yet, as you can see right here, but that's okay. It does look pretty nice here next to the with the black PlayStation and the black Vostro. The only thing that really looks out of place is the freaking PS4. But anyway, there it is, and you might be able to see the screen right in there. Hopefully you can kind of see that. Shooting this video in 4K at 60 frames per second, so hopefully you guys can get the most awesome quality ever. But yeah, there it is, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and start wall mounting some speakers, and then we can start running the wire. Real quick before we get to wall mounting speakers, listen to the sound this thing makes when you turn it on. I've always loved the clicks these things make when you turn them on, and I finally have one of my own now. And in case you're wondering what the screen kind of looks like here, Audio 1 is the optical port on the back, which I will be using with my iMac because I found out that is actually the last iMac that they made that actually has an optical out in the headphone jack. But here you go, guys. This is pretty much what it looks like with the volume here. Looks pretty nice. You've got your input selections here. Audio 2 is a coaxial audio. AV1 is obviously just for the RCA connections on the back. Same with AV2 and AV3. Tuner is for radio. Bluetooth is obviously for a Bluetooth connection to a smartphone or something of the sort. Aux is this right here. And there are 4 HDMIs on the back of this, so there you go, guys. Let's go ahead and start wall mounting some speakers. So we're gonna have to cut some wire. If you're wondering what kind of wire I got, it's this stuff. It's just some Amazon Basics, 100 feet, 16 gauge wire. It was like $10, so not too bad. It's at least higher quality than what Yamaha freaking included. But we're gonna go ahead and I guess we're gonna do the front right one first, since it's the closest to the receiver. Just gonna go right up there on that wall. So what's going to happen for wall mounting is, you look right there, I've made a couple of marks. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to drill two 5/16 inch holes for each speaker, and in those holes one of these anchors will go in, right like that, and the screw will of course go through the front of it, and then the speaker mount will be screwed into that. So that is it for the first mount. It is right there on the wall now. What I'm going to do for the speaker wire is probably just take the spool, maybe like tie the end of it to the mount, and then run it to the back of the receiver, give it a little bit of slack so I can glue it to the wall later and make it look nice, but that will give me a relative idea of how much wire I need to go to there from the receiver. There's the first one, guys. This is going to be the front right speaker. As you can see, it's up on the wall. It looks nice. It's angled to face directly toward me, and I did test it to make sure I hooked it up right, and it did work. So now I just have to do this for 4 more speakers, and I am not going to film it because you already saw me do this one, and it's just going to be the same thing 4 more times. Alright, guys, everything is done except some cable management right there, but as you can see, we've got the left front speaker, center channel, right front, right rear, and freaking rear left. Yeah, so now comes my favorite part of all, and you guys should know this by now, but that's the subwoofer. So I'm gonna move all of this trash like out the way. Here is the back of the receiver in case you guys were wondering. As you can see right there, we've got the 4 HDMIs. I can't really get a good angle of this because of where it's at right now, so I'm sorry, but HDMI out is going to this monitor. Neither of the PlayStations or this computer are hooked up to this yet, but I'll get around to it eventually. Anyway though, This is the optical going from my iMac to the receiver, this is the subwoofer, and these are the speakers. So I'm going to go ahead and put everything in its spot and not bump it yet because I got to break that in so I don't mess it up. But after that, we're going to bump it.